Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
This year's I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here contestants have been revealed. The stars headed to the castle comprise ex-BBC Breakfast host Louis Minchin, Olympian Matti Lee, DJ Snoochie C, GMB stars Richard Madali, choreographer Marlene Phillips, producer Naughty Boy, Paralympian Cadena Cox, footballer David Ginola, Olympic diver Matti Lee, Saturday's star Frankie Bridge and Emmerdale's Danny Miller. For the second year running, the show has been moved to Wales, away from the traditional Australian jungle, amid ongoing constraints surrounding coronavirus and travel restrictions. In recent weeks, GWRYC Castle in Abergele in North Wales, which played host to a number of stars including winner Giovanna Fletcher last year, has been undergoing major renovations ahead of the arrival of the stars for the launch show on Sunday 21 November at 9 de la noche on ITV. Producers are going to create a bubble for the famous faces which will attempt to avoid crossover vaccinations and keep them safe once in quarantine. A show spokesperson previously told Mail Online, like last year, our celebrities will do a 2-week quarantine with regular testing prior to entering the castle, and will then form a bubble for the duration of their time on the show. Leading the arrivals is Louise, 53, who recently said goodbye to the BBC Breakfast sofa after 20 years on the program, leaving behind her co-host Dan Walker. Speaking about the jungle, she said, "Going on I'm a Celebrity is a big adventure," says 53-year-old Louise. "It is very different to sitting on the BBC Breakfast sofa, and it will be scary and daunting, but it will also be lots of fun. I've driven past the castle quite a few times and I am really excited for it to be in Wales again. This time last year I had a broken ankle and I literally sat on the sofa at home watching every single minute of it thinking, oh my gosh, that castle looks incredible, one day I would love to be part of it, and now I am." On her family fears, she said, "The biggest challenge for me is going to be small spaces. Can't get in a lift with too many people in, and I would rather walk up the stairs than get in the lift. And anything with cockroaches, spiders or rats I will squeal and scream. That is not my idea of fun at all. My family are very worried I will scream a lot and make a terrible fuss. But they are also really excited because they know how much I love challenging myself." Speaking about what she'll miss, she went on, "Going away from my family will be tough and I will miss them desperately. Talk to my daughters every single day about 3 times a day. Will also miss my really comfortable bed and my bath. I've camped before, but that was only ever for 2 nights. This is relentless." Fellow broadcaster Richard, 65, is next in the lineup and spoke of why he chose to appear on the show. "Up until now, I've always been perfectly happy watching as a viewer, but recently, I realized I'm a Celebrity is no longer just a TV program. It's become part of the fabric of British life and part of the countdown to Christmas. It suddenly hit me that everyone talks about it the next day, and I suddenly wondered what it would be like to be there rather than watching. I realized the time had come to experience it. Judy and I talked about it and we realized we couldn't find a reason for me not to do it. Slept on the offer, and when I woke up the next day, I found myself feeling really excited that I was going to say yes. My children think it is hilarious I am taking part," famously outspoken Richard said of winning and upsetting people. "Certainly don't worry about what people think. If you are in the public eye and you start worrying about how people will see you, you end up going mad." Detailing his lifelong preparation for the role, he elaborated, "Spent many years on my grandparents' farm in Shropshire. I'm used to animals, rats, so I've had all that knocked out of me. I don't like heights though, and what bothers me the most is the route into the castle. Maybe I will have to walk a plank over a 150-foot open space. I am not looking forward to that at all, and I know my head could say do it and my body could freeze." Injecting some glam into the camp is Frankie of the Saturday's fame, following in her husband Wayne's footsteps. On the appearance, she said, "Think people will be surprised to see me doing I'm a Celebrity, and I am scared of most things, but I really want to push myself. I'm scared of rats, I am a fussy eater, and I have a bit of a phobia of ketchup, so a pint of pennies terrifies me. Any of the eating challenges will be my idea of hell. Also hate spiders in my own home. Being trapped in small spaces is a big thing for me, and pretty much all of that is likely to happen, which makes me go, why the hell are you doing it? And so that is exactly why I am doing it." Speaking about Wayne's 2016 appearance, Frankie said, "Ever since Wayne took part, has been desperate for me to do it too and they can't wait to watch me squirm and scream. Me kids are still quite young, and they still think I am quite cool, so there is a very small window for them to watch it and not be embarrassed. I feel now is the time. I love the show so much too. On advice from Wayne, she said, because I am not in the jungle and in the castle, it is hard to say what it is going to be like for me, she replies. But his main bit of advice is to be myself, not overthink things and have fun. Producer Naughty Boy, known for working with Beyonce and Zayn Malik, is next on the roster. The hit record producer, real name is Shahid Khan, thinks his background working with artists will help prepare him for life with fellow stars when he gets into the camp. He said, "Would love to see more musicians go into the castle this series. Sir Elton John would be incredible if he were to go in. Musicians are more equipped than people think as we spend such a lot of time in the studio. I'm excited about going on. I'm a celebrity now. I want people to know the real me. I am not a celebrity at all. My music is the celebrity and now is the chance for me to show people what I am really like." Reflecting further on the reasons as to why he is determined to take on the Welsh Castle experience, he added, "I'm most looking forward to learning about myself. Don't know what people in the music industry will think about me being in the castle, but having a break from everything is something I think everyone should have and do once a year. I love my friends and family, but I think it is good to have a break and time out." As a carer for his mother, who has dementia, he explained that he is keen to raise awareness. He said, "Think it is important for people like myself to create awareness about it. Dementia UK needs constant funding, and I am going to miss Mom the most while I am away in the castle. I live with Mom, and I am used to seeing her all the time. Mom hasn't been very well, and it is going to be difficult for me being away. But that said, I think the break will be good for both of us." Dame Marlene is the oldest celebrity to ever enter the show at the age of 78. She explained that for many of her friends there has been shock at her decision. Speaking about her former Strictly co-star Craig Rebel Horwood's reaction to her entrance, she said, "Craig will say, 'Darling, are you mad? Still can't believe I am doing it either, but I love and admire everybody who has done the show. I admire their bravery and I have spoken to so many people who have done it. Everyone has loved the experience and told me how it has added something new to their lives, and that is why I have said yes this year after being approached before." She insists age won't matter when she is in the castle. "I'm always the oldest and so I am used to it." On her phobias, she stated, "Spiders, all those things you find on I'm a celebrity, I don't like them, but I have this great fantasy that I can put myself in a place that will deal with it all." Arlene also discussed the famed food rations, saying, "People going on I'm a celebrity are making a choice to eat rice and beans. And if they are lucky, they will eat a little bit more. Food is the least of my worries. I am not afraid of being bored either, as I do like to sit and think. It is the trials and challenges that I am most worried about." Emmerdale star Danny, who has played Aaron Dingle on and off for 13 years, is the next star up. He admitted he was torn about entering the jungle as he has only recently became a father for the first time, with his fiancée, Steph. The couple finally decided they couldn't turn down an opportunity of a lifetime. He explained, "Steph and I had a long discussion about me taking part in I'm a Celebrity. We were due to start UVF earlier this year and that would have meant the baby would have been due next March, so it wouldn't have mattered. But then a miracle happened and Steph fell pregnant, without UVF. I knew my baby would only be about a month old when he went into the castle. Was worried about leaving the baby with Steph on her own, but she's a midwife and I know our baby will be in perfect hands. She has been incredibly supportive and she knows what a great opportunity this is to take part. And so after lots of discussions, I've said yes. I'm a Celebrity is the biggest show in the country and I want to show people what I am like as Danny rather than as Aaron. It will be nice for people to see me not crying but having a laugh. I am a fun guy at home and I've been known as Aaron now for 13 years, it's good to step outside your comfort zone. Has already been trying to prepare himself for his castle adventure by eating rice and beans without any flavoring, but it tasted disgusting. I will just have to adjust to it all once I am in the castle. Do like to see myself as a peacekeeper and if someone was being walked all over, I would definitely stick up for them and try to calm things down. I will definitely do my bit around the camp too. Akadina is another sportsperson in the lineup and the 4-time gold champion discussed being ready. She said, going on I'm a Celebrity is something so different for me and it's completely out of my comfort zone. As a Paralympian, you are always trying to get that 1% extra all the time, and defending my title earlier this year in Tokyo was the hardest thing I have ever had to do, but I think going into the castle is going to be far harder mentally. I'm scared of spiders, I don't like rats, I don't like snakes, and I don't like heights. But I am hoping the athlete in me will want to do it for the team and just get through that tough moment. I will scream afterwards. Me mom thinks I am crazy to be doing it too, and it hasn't quite sunk in yet, but I am also really looking forward to meeting some new people from different walks of life. Akadina, who was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2014, says the lack of food in the castle will not prove too much of a nightmare because she is so used to avoiding things she loves. The star, who was awarded an MBA in 2017, reveals she has already started to cut out sugar. As an athlete you have to be very disciplined and stay away from things that you want to eat and do, and so I am hoping it will give me a bit of an edge, but I also have a sweet tooth, and so I have already started to cut sugar out of my diet. Snucci, 29, will also be headed into the jungle in a break from her DJNG career. In her pre-castle chat, she spoke her fears and how a recent trip to a theme park left her mute. She said, "There was a 20 pies drop on this ride we were on and I was so scared, I didn't make a noise. When he got off the ride he started crying. Me mom keeps laughing, as she knows I am such a scaredy cat. Bugs and I are not friends, I don't like heights and I am claustrophobic too. But that all said, one of the things I am most looking forward to about doing this program is the trials. They are all crazy." She said one trial she fears the most is anything involving a coffin and bugs. That trial is my big fear. I've seen bugs go up people's noses before and I am scared bugs are going to go up my private parts. But I am excited about taking part, and as soon as they asked me to come on the show, I said yes. Footballer David is another athlete in the dazzling lineup for this year's show. He admits he always sets out to win anything he does, as he eyes up the king of the castle crown and reunites with some very special fans of his old club, Newcastle United, Ant and Dec. The former Newcastle and Spurs player, who retired from playing in 2002, admits he's excited to catch up again with the program's famous presenters in the castle after meeting them at games he played in the past for their favorite football team. He said, "Know the Geordies. I've met Ant and Dec before and I know they are big massive fans of Newcastle United. When you play for the club, like I did, all of the fans are amazing and very faithful. And Newcastle is very lucky to have fans like them. It is starting to sink in now that I am doing I'm a celebrity. When he got offered the chance to do the program, he thought why not. It's going to be a great experience and it's the chance to spend 3 weeks in the castle doing things you have never done in your life." Confessed that he doesn't mind going on a strict rice and beans diet in the castle, and also said he hopes he can cook for the rest of his fellow celebrities. He said, "Will be the chef in the camp. And rice and beans is perfect for me as I have put on 6 kilos over the past 3 months and I think it will be interesting to see if I can lose 6 kilos in 3 weeks. Because we have been in lockdown many times over the past 2 years, being locked in a castle for I'm a celebrity won't be an issue for me." Edge considered however that he will deeply miss his 2-year-old daughter, saying, "I'm going to miss my baby girl. I have been sharing her life every day since she was born and it's not just me. It is also about her missing her dad for a long time. That feeling is going to be difficult." Mati, 23, will also be flying the sporting flag as he enters alongside a bevy of fellow athletes. After winning gold with Tom Daley in the 10 metre synchronist diving at the Tokyo Olympics this summer, Mati said taking part on his favorite show was the cherry on the cake. Revealing he was approached about I'm a celebrity moments after landing in the UCA from the Tokyo Games, Mati says, "And nothing ever prepares you for what life will be like after you do well in the Olympics. Was and still am mainly in shock that I am doing I'm a celebrity. My 2 childhood dreams were to win an Olympic medal and take part in my favorite TV series. And now I am doing both this year. Me family is buzzing about it all. We were on the way back from the airport where they had picked me up from Tokyo when he got a call about the program. When he told Tom, he was in shock too. He's so excited for me and he has always been so supportive and helped me a lot over the past 3 years. He gives me advice about anything, whether it is relationships or whatever. He always ask Tom. Admitted it would be nice to come out of his partner's shadow. He said, "Everyone knows who Tom Daley is but people don't necessarily know who I am. But without each other, we would never have achieved what we have achieved. He always gives me credit where it is due and he also do too." It's really happy for me to grow as an individual, and I think it is a chance for people to get to know me better. Watched our Olympic finale again the other day and I realized I look a bit angry, but that's just me being in the zone. I am not like that at all in real life. Shortly before the new lineup was revealed, the local residents of Abergele, the place near to I'm a Celebrity Camp GWRYC Castle, have been eagerly preparing for the imminent series, with a themed shop and cardboard cutouts of Ant and Dec. Images taken this week around the old Roman town capture I'm a Celeb merchandise with the words "A King, Queen of the Jungle" emblazoned across, while the figure presenters are suited and booted at the front of the GWRYC Castle shop. The town's local post office have been gearing up for the 29 bout of the Survival Show too, recreating a small model of the fortress entrance and placing signs in their front window reading, "I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here, post office welcomes Ant and Dec." A barbers cleverly drew inspiration from fan favorite trial Celebrity Cyclone, mimicking elements such as the blue slide in their window. First look images of the 2021 camp were revealed last week, ahead of the new series which kicks off later this month. Ant and Dec are set to welcome 12 new faces into the grounds of the derelict GWRYC Castle, and aerial images showed that the setting is bigger and better than before. Drone shots of the set show that two black boxes have been built either side of the Grady-listed 19th century country house, no doubt to provide more room for the grueling challenges ahead. While near the front of the castle, two turrets surrounded by scaffolding have been erected, which could play host to the ring head-to-head as the famous faces are pitted against each other in the battle for stars. The layout of the castle is pretty similar to that of last year's setup, however, over the last few weeks, improvements and renovations have been made to the vast castle in preparation for the upcoming series. As show bosses pull out all the stops for the ITV program, a sprawling production area can be seen in the images, with various marquees and hidden areas being constructed for the crew on this year's show. Voting is now open for you to vote for who you want to take part in the first trial for this series of I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. So, if you haven't already, download the app. Luis MINSHINAGE, 53CLAIM to fame. Broadcaster y ex BBC breakfast host, biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. It's nice to be able to show the fun side of me rather than the serious news presenter. PHOBIAS, the idea of small, enclosed spaces with cockroaches and spiders is horrific. Roll in the camp. I will give out hugs and make the food more edible. Miss most, my comfortable bed and lovely bath. Dream camper. Angelina Jolie and Daniel Craig, we wouldn't have a problem getting stars if we were in the castle. Matty LEAGE, 23CLAIM to fame. Olympic gold medalist, biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. People always see me as very composed and serious on the diving board. This will be a nice opportunity to let people get to know me better. PHOBIAS, I don't like rats. Roll in the camp. I don't mind helping out with cleaning. Miss most, my bed. Dream camper. Ed Sheeran and Will Smith Snoochie SHYAGE, 29CLAIM to fame. Radio 1 Extra DJBIGGESTMISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. People know me as a very bubbly person, but when I am outside of my comfort zone, it can be see. PHOBIAS, box, heights, and I'm claustrophobic. Roll in the camp. I love twerking on a Friday night and I'm going to teach everyone how to do it in the castle. Miss most, my cat and lip gloss. Dream camper. Jim Carrey and Big Nasty. Richard MADLEYAGE, 65CLAIM to fame. TV presenter and journalist, biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. Nothing. I don't worry about what people think. PHOBIAS, heights. I'm not sure how I will feel if I have to walk across a plank very high up. Roll in the camp, cook and interviewer. I love finding out about people's lives. Miss most, aside from Judy and my family, not knowing what is happening in the news. I am a news junkie. Dream camper, the late Jimmy Greaves. I would have loved to chat about goal scoring in the castle with him. Dame Arlene Phillips, DBAGE, 78CLAIM to fame. Choreographer, biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. People don't really know the real me at home and I'd like to show people the motherly side, the side my family sees. PHOBIAS, I am hoping I will overcome my fears to take part in the trials. Roll in the camp. Moment to organize some fun dance routines. Miss most, my notepad and pencil. I am known for always having to write down ideas. Dream Camper. Giovanna Fletcher, she is such a lovely, warm person. Noti Boyag. 36LAIM to fame. Producer biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. People don't know the real me and I want everyone to get to know me. PHOVIAS, confined spaces and heights, but I want to give the trials a go to bring back some stars. Role in the camp. Castle chef and someone who everyone can confide in. Miss most, my mom. I live with her and it's going to be hard being away from her. Dream Camper. Sir Elton John would be amazing. KADENA Cox, MBEAGE. 30CLAIM to fame. Paralympic gold medalist biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. Great to be able to show people with all disabilities they can try different things in life. PHOVIAS, snakes, rats, spiders, heights, everything, role in the camp. Chef, so long as there isn't too much pressure to make the food interesting. Miss most, TikTok, my mom and dog. Dream Camper. Thierry Henry, love watching Arsenal play. David GINOLAAG. 54CLAIM to fame. Football legend biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. Known because he never hide behind a false image. What you see is what you get. PHOVIAS, I am going to tell you when I am in the castle. Role in the camp, chef. I enjoy cooking at home and I will be hoping to add some garlic and rosemary to the food. Miss most, my partner and my little girl. It's going to be tough. FRANKIEBRIDGEAG, 32CLAIM to fame. The Saturday's star biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. People think if you are in a pop group, you lead a glamorous lifestyle and won't get stuck in, but I'm determined to mock him with all the chores. PHOVIAS, spiders, rats and confined spaces scare me. Role in the camp, the serial hogger. Miss most, Wayne and my boys. Dream Camper. Larry Lamb or a father figure type. Danny MILLRAG. 30CLAIM to fame. Emmerdale actor biggest MISCONCEPTION to dispel in the castle. Known but I would like to show everyone what I am like in real life rather than my soap character, Aaron Dingle. PHOVIAS, I am absolutely dreading dating trials. If I will gag. Role in the camp, a shoulder to cry on and a person everyone can come to if they have a problem. Miss most, my fiancé, Steph, and our new baby. Dream Camper. Fred Sirieix or any ex-football player. I won't be able to leave them alone asking lots of questions.